Well, here's that stunner voter fraud case that we talked about that prosecutors say involves stuffing the voting box with absentee ballots, destroying votes for a rival candidate, and buying votes with an unusual incentive. Senior correspondent Eric Shawn is live in our New York newsroom with the shocking details of this. So, Eric, tell us how this scheme worked.
Yeah, hi, Martha. Well, the plan was vodka for votes, offering little half-pint plastic bottles of vodka, like this one that we bought in Arkansas, to steal an election. That's what prosecutors say did happen in eastern Arkansas, a scheme that included absentee ballot fraud and buying votes in exchange for money and food besides the booze. So far, 9 people have been charged, and Democratic State Representative Hudson Hallam and 3 others have pled guilty. Hallam resigned from office. He allegedly told a co-defendant, a local city councilman, quote, "We need to use that black limo and buy a couple of cases of some cheap vodka and whiskey to get people to vote."
I mean, I guess I always knew all along it was wrong, but at first I really didn't think it was that big a deal, because I'd always heard that's what everybody did.
Well, Hallam faces up to 5 years in prison. He resigned after the deadline to remove his name from November's ballot, so it'll still be on it. But authorities say even if he wins, he will not take office, Martha.
So, Eric, how did authorities discover that this was going on?
Well, someone offered Hallam's opponent, Kim Felker, absentee ballots, which is a crime, so she called authorities. Turns out she lost the race by only 8 votes. Prosecutors say Hallam and his father, get this, even destroyed absentee ballots that were voted for her so they wouldn't count.
If you see something that is not right in our voting system, and it's messing with our democracy, you've got to step up and do something about it. Because that's your most basic right, is your vote.
And Ms. Felker says that when she votes, she thinks of her father, who served in World War II, and her uncle, who was a prisoner of war, and calls the vodka for vote scheme horrifying. And of course, if you suspect voter fraud or problems at the polls where you live, here's our address, voterfraud@foxnews.com. Hi, Martha.
People think this stuff doesn't happen, but it's just amazing. Eric, thank you very much.
We are only